Yeah. See, there's a certain amount of wisdom here. Let's say that you decided to put some of your blood into anybody. Yeah. And for some reason, you can be on them because of your mind, your brain. Yeah. From the neck up, which says that I have to be on them so that I can control what they do. Yeah. Now, they have a technology that can take your memories, and I wanted the memories back in the brains of the actual citizens. Yeah, come to find out, the electric grid. Ooch. But they also have a technology that can take control of your actual internal organs so that you would lose your brain. Yeah, just cut the head right off. Now, for every one of you right now, it's not your memories, it's not your personal life experience, it's not the subconscious, it's the control of the internal organs of everything that you've made. See, my brain actually controls my breathing, my circulation, my respiratory, my metabolism. Yes, it has a lot to do with how my physical body. Now, just cut his fucking brain. See, you put your blood into what you've been making so you could be on people. It's not the tattoos, the biochips, the teeth implants. It's not the hair or the nose. It's your actual blood that's a problem. Now, the only way to take control of what you made, yes, is to take the brain of the blood, yes, so that the United States Air Force. Now, looks like we need a little technological adjustment. Yes. Now you can cut that brain right off. I mean, actual the head. Yes, from here up. Yes, you can. And then they have control of the physical internal organs of anything you've made. Now, for every nation of the world that says, well, cut his head off and throw it over to us and let us have a look at it. Because this head that I have, where the two eyes, the nose, the mouth, the tongue, yes, the hair on my head, poop, my ears. I cut your head off, throw it over the Chinese wall, let them have it. See, when you have the technology, yes, to virtualize, and you have the technology to sew in, yeah, and you have all these different factions, yes, of individuals that want control and they want to make the decision because they have need of the assets and they have to support what they're doing. The easiest thing, well, we'll make a little technological adjustment. We'll cut your head right off, and then we could take control of the actual. Well, you shouldn't have been using your blood or the blood of any person to make anything from little babies to dogfish to lookalikes to any giant. Now, these giants that are non existent, they're always concerned about the blood. Cut their head off and throw it over the wall. Now, as an austere man, yes, I am very dissatisfied with how this. Well, see, it says highways. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find. Yes, Matthew 22, 10. Bid to the marriage. Oh, the highways and the byways. You know, I was watching the news this morning, and there's a technology that they have in almost every news station of the United States, and it's known as the traffic report. Yes, yes, yes. And it's amazing that they can monitor the actual number of vehicles going up and down the nation's highways. Yes. Now, let's say you're a news station. You give a traffic report every 10 minutes. How do you know the actual flow of traffic when you're doing the traffic report? Now, I would have thought it's the Department of Transportation, but possibly it's not. See, I talked to the DOT, but they have to have some sort of sensor in the actual highway system that monitors the amount of traffic going to and fro each direction. And then every time there's an accident, they see a diminishing of the number of cars going up and down the highway. Now, I've been wanting to look at the nation's highway system. Ouch! And then I want to know the actual sensors that are used to sense, yes, the number of vehicles driving north and south, east and west. Now, for those of you that do the traffic report, I know you try to make it interesting. It seems somewhat redundant every day to say, well, this is what's happening here and this is what's happening here. But when I look at that little map that you have on your news station that has these little dots that are moving back,